Live friendly explanation you can say on YouTube. No personal details, easy English. Hash or how. OpenAI registered their domain name. OpenAI registered its domain name like any normal startup. There was no special or secret process. Hash step-by-step explanation. Choosing the name. The founders decided the company name OpenAI. Then they checked if OpenAI.com was available. Hash buying the domain. They bought OpenAI.com from a domain registrar like GoDaddy, Namecheap, or similar companies. A domain name usually costs $10, $15 per year at the start. Registering company details. While registering, they added company name, contact email, billing details. This creates an official ownership record. Connecting hosting. After buying the domain, they connected it to a hosting server. This allowed the website to go live. At first, it was likely a very simple website. Growing over time. As OpenAI grew, they upgraded hosting, added security SSL, built dashboards, APIs, and platforms, but the domain registrations stayed the same. Important takeaway, say this on live. Open quote, big companies like OpenAI started with the same basic steps that anyone can use today. Close quote, anyone can register a domain and start building. If you want, I can give you one-line explanation for beginners, exact words to speak on live, comparison with Google, Amazon, or Facebook domain stories. Just say yes. Perfect here are ready-to-speak lines you can directly use on your YouTube Live. Hash 30-second live intro script, simple English. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the live stream. Today we're going to talk about OpenAI. I will explain what OpenAI is, how it started, how they registered their domain name, and how their products like ChatGPT work. This live is beginner-friendly, so don't worry if you are new to AI. You can ask your questions in the chat, and let's learn together. One-line explanation, very simple. OpenAI registered its domain name just like a normal startup by buying OpenAI.com from a domain registrar for a small yearly cost. Audience engagement questions. Ask on live. You can ask these to keep people active. 1. Have you ever bought a domain name before? Yes or no. 2. Do you think starting a tech company is easy today compared to earlier? 3. Who here has used ChatGPT at least once? 4. Should I explain how you can buy a domain step by step? Hash pinned comment for your live. Copy paste this. Ask your questions about OpenAI, ChatGPT, AI jobs, and startups. Like the stream if you're learning something new. Subscribe for more AI and tech live sessions. Strong closing line, end of topic. Big companies don't start big. They start with a simple idea, a domain name, and action. If you want next, OpenAI full origin story, Elon Musk, Sam Altman era, OpenAI versus Google versus Meta comparison. Simple. How you can buy a domain live on screen? Just tell me what you'll talk about next. Here is a clear, easy English explanation you can speak directly on YouTube Live, no personal details mentioned. How? OpenAI makes money. OpenAI earns money mainly by selling AI services, not ads. ChatGPT subscriptions. OpenAI offers paid plans like ChatGPT Plus, Team, Enterprise. People pay a monthly fee to get faster responses, access to advanced AI models, more features for work and business. This is a recurring revenue model. Shash API access, biggest revenue source. Companies pay OpenAI to use its AI via APIs. Businesses use OpenAI APIs for chatbots, customer support, content generation, coding tools. They pay based on usage, tokens, requests. Enterprise and business deals. Large companies pay for custom AI solutions, private, secure AI models, internal AI tools for employees. These deals are worth millions of dollars. Shash partnerships and licensing. OpenAI licenses its technology to partners like Microsoft. Microsoft uses OpenAI models in Office tools, Copilot, cloud services. OpenAI earns money through long-term partnerships. Research and advanced AI products. Some advanced models and tools are paid only, restricted to businesses or developers. This helps fund future AI research. One-line summary. Say this on live. OpenAI makes money by selling AI subscriptions, APIs, and enterprise AI solutions, not by showing ads. Simple comparison. Audience understands fast. Netflix sells subscriptions, AWS sells cloud usage, OpenAI sells AI usage. Ask your audience engagement. Would you pay monthly to use powerful AI tools for work or business? If you want next, I can help you with OpenAI revenue growth story. Simple. OpenAI versus Google AI versus Meta AI business model. How startups can earn money using OpenAI APIs? Just say next. All right, I'll continue talking in a natural speaking style, simple English as if you are live. No read aloud, no personal details. Now let's go next. So, after understanding what OpenAI does, the big question is how OpenAI grew its revenue over time. In the beginning, OpenAI was not focused on money. It was focused on research and building safe AI. For the first few years, no big products, no subscriptions, mostly funded by investors and partners. Then things changed. When ChatGPT launched, everything exploded. Millions of users started using it. Students, developers, businesses. This is when OpenAI started monetizing. They introduced paid ChatGPT plans, API pricing for developers, business and enterprise plans. Revenue started growing very fast because AI usage increases daily. Companies integrate AI into their products. Businesses pay monthly or per usage. One important thing to understand is this: OpenAI does not depend on one customer. It earns from individuals, startups, large enterprises. This makes the business very strong and scalable. Also, OpenAI partnered with big tech companies. These partnerships help them scale infrastructure, reach global users, earn long-term revenue. On a key line you can say on live, OpenAI first built value, then built revenue, not the other way around. Simple lesson for founders: don't rush to make money first. Solve a real problem. Money follows value. If you want, I can continue with OpenAI versus Google AI versus Meta AI business model. How startups can build products using OpenAI and earn money. What mistakes founders should avoid from OpenAI's journey. Just say continue, or tell me the next topic. All right, continuing smoothly. Same calm speaking style, simple English. Now let's talk about something very important. Hashed OpenAI business model. Explain simply. First, understand this clearly. OpenAI is not a traditional tech company. It does not make money from ads, selling user data. Instead, OpenAI follows a usage-based plus subscription model. How the business model works. Think of OpenAI like electricity. You pay. More if you use more, less if you use less. This is how APIs work. Developers and companies pay for number of requests, size of AI models, amount of text or data processed. This model scales very fast. Why companies love this model? Businesses don't need to build AI from scratch. They can plug OpenAI into their app, launch faster, save money. That's why thousands of startups use OpenAI. Why OpenAI chose this model? Training AI models is very expensive. Costs include data centers, GPUs, research teams, safety systems. So OpenAI needed a model where revenue grows with usage, costs are covered, research continues. Important moment in OpenAI history. When OpenAI launched ChatGPT publicly, they proved one thing. People are ready to pay for AI if it saves time and improves work. This validated their entire business strategy. Powerful live quote you can say. OpenAI doesn't sell software. It sells intelligence as a service. Ask your audience, would you build your own AI or pay for ready-made intelligence? Next, I can continue with OpenAI versus Google versus Meta, who wins and why? How OpenAI could become the most valuable AI company? What future products OpenAI may launch? Just say continue or name the topic. Here's a clear, simple comparison you can say directly on your YouTube Live. No personal details, easy English. OpenAI versus Google versus Meta. Who is winning AI? Let's compare strategy, not hype. OpenAI, what OpenAI focuses on, AI as a product. AI for everyone, users, startups, enterprises. Main strengths, ChatGPT, mass adoption, strong developer ecosystem, APIs, fast innovation and product launches. Business model, subscriptions, API usage, enterprise AI. Simple line, open quote, OpenAI is building AI like a service, pay and use. Close quote. Google. What Google focuses on, AI to improve existing products. Main strengths, search engine, YouTube, Gmail, Maps, Android, massive data advantage. Business model, ads, main revenue. AI supports ad efficiency. Weakness, AI can disrupt Google search. Slower public launches due to risk. Simple line, open quote, Google uses AI to protect its empire. Close quote. Meta. What Meta focuses on, AI for social platforms, open source AI models. Main strengths, Instagram, Facebook, WhatsApp, recommendation algorithms, open source models, voila. Business model, ads AI improves user engagement. Strategy, give models free, win developer mindshare. Simple line, open quote, Meta uses AI to keep people scrolling. Close quote. Quick comparison table, explain on live, company core goal, AI role, OpenAI, sell AI, product first. Google, protect search and ads, platform first. Meta, increase engagement, attention first. Who is winning right now? Users and developers. OpenAI, infrastructure and data. Google, open source AI. Meta. No single winner yet. Future prediction. Say this confidently. The AI war will not be won by the biggest company, but by the one that gives the most value to users. Ask your audience, which company do you trust most with AI? OpenAI, Google, or Meta? If you want next, I can continue with who may win AI in 5 years, how startups can survive between these giants, mistakes Google and Meta made versus OpenAI. Just say continue. Here's a calm, confident answer you can say on YouTube Live. Simple English, no personal details. Who may win AI in the next 5 years? First, one important truth. There will not be only one winner in AI. Different companies will win different layers of AI. OpenAI, likely winner in AI products. OpenAI is winning because best user-facing AI, ChatGPT, strong developer ecosystem, fast execution and innovation. If OpenAI keeps improving models, keeping trust, scaling globally, it can become the Apple of AI. Google, likely winner in AI infrastructure and research. Google has best research talent, massive data, global infrastructure. If Google successfully reinvents search, balances ads with AI, it may dominate AI platforms, not products. Meta, likely winner in open source AI. Meta's strategy, open source powerful AI models, build developer trust. If this works, startups may depend on Meta models. Meta controls standards. Meta could be the Linux of AI. Real winner in 5 years? The real winners will be companies that use AI well, startups that solve real problems, people who learn to work with AI. Strong live quote: AI won't replace companies. Companies using AI will replace those that don't. Ask your audience, do you think AI power should be open or controlled by big companies? If you want next, I can continue with what skills will matter in AI era? How students can prepare for AI future? Biggest risks in AI development? Just say, continue.
AI era, skills that matter. So if we look ahead 5 years, the big question is what skills will matter the most? Here's the simple answer. One, AI literacy. You don't have to become a programmer, but you should understand what AI can do and what it can't do. In simple terms, know how to. Absolutely, that's spot on. So being AI literate is really about understanding its strengths and limits. In other words, you don't have to code it. You got it. We'll keep it going just like that. So basically, the takeaway is get comfortable understanding AI rather than being an expert programmer. And that's going to be a key skill for the next few years. Keep it simple and you'll be all set. Exactly. You've got it. So just keep that in mind for your live. Emphasize that. Sure, let's dive into that. So, OpenAI and Microsoft actually have a pretty close partnership. In simple terms, Microsoft invested in OpenAI and they teamed up so that OpenAI's advanced models run on Microsoft's cloud platform, Azure. Basically, this lets OpenAI scale up their services. Exactly. It's the cloud muscle from Microsoft to reach more people. And Microsoft gets to integrate cutting edge AI into their own products. So that's how they work together. And it's a pretty strong partnership. OpenAI and Microsoft basically help each other out. Sure thing. So, just to sum it up for your live audience, OpenAI makes their money mainly by offering paid access to their AI tools and services. They have subscription plans for things like ChatGPT. They sell per access to developers and companies, and they also have enterprise deals. Exactly. So, to wrap that up for your viewers, just let them know it's all about those subscriptions, API usage fees, and those big enterprise deals. That's how OpenAI keeps the lights on and keeps building awesome AI tools. Absolutely. You got it spot on. So that's the key message. OpenAI's revenue mainly comes from those subscriptions, API fees, and enterprise deals, and that's how they can keep innovating. So just let your viewers know that's the business model in a nutshell. Exactly. You've got the perfect summary right there. Just share that with your audience, and they'll have a clear picture of how OpenAI makes its money. Keep it nice and simple, and you're all set for your live stream. So, to sum it up once more for your live stream, OpenAI makes its money through a few main channels. They have subscription plans like ChatGPT Plus. They earn revenue by selling API access to developers and companies. And they also have enterprise deals with larger businesses. So it's really those subscriptions, API fees, and enterprise partnerships that keeps them going. That's the whole business model in a nutshell. Sure. Let's break it down in a really simple way for your live audience. So, the business model of OpenAI is basically about offering artificial intelligence as a service. They make money by letting people and companies pay to use their AI tools. That includes things like subscriptions for ChatGPT, fees for using their APIs, and bigger contracts with large enterprises. In short, they're selling access to their AI capabilities. That's their business model in a nutshell.
Here is a brief, clear history you can say smoothly on your YouTube Live, simple English, calm speaking style. Hashtag brief history of OpenAI. OpenAI was founded in 2015. The original goal was simple to make sure artificial intelligence benefits all humanity, not just big companies. In the early days, OpenAI focused only on research. They shared many AI projects openly. Money was not the main focus. As AI became more powerful and expensive to build, OpenAI changed its structure. They created a capped profit model, which means they can earn money, but profit is limited. The mission stays first. A big turning point came when OpenAI partnered with Microsoft. This helped OpenAI get powerful cloud infrastructure, scale AI models globally. Then came ChatGPT. ChatGPT made AI popular with normal people, students, creators, businesses. After that, OpenAI launched paid plans. OpenAI APIs were adopted by thousands of companies. Today, OpenAI is one of the most influential AI companies in the world. Strong one-line summary. Say this on live. OpenAI started as a research lab and became a global AI platform. If you want, I can continue with why OpenAI changed from nonprofit to capped profit, big mistakes and lessons from OpenAI, what OpenAI might build next. Just say continue. Continuing smoothly, simple English, live speaking style. Why? OpenAI changed from nonprofit to capped profit. In the beginning, OpenAI was a nonprofit. That means no focus on profit, only research, open sharing of AI work. But soon, a big problem appeared. The real problem. Building advanced AI needs massive computing power, expensive GPUs, large research teams, huge electricity and data costs. Running AI at this level costs billions of dollars. A nonprofit model was not enough to survive long term. The smart solution OpenAI chose. OpenAI created a capped profit structure. This means investors can earn money, but profits are limited. The main mission stays protected. So OpenAI can raise money, build powerful AI, still focus on helping society. Why this was important? Because of this change, OpenAI could partner with Microsoft, get cloud infrastructure, train very large AI models, launch products like ChatGPT. Without this change, ChatGPT would not exist. Strong live line, you can say OpenAI didn't change its mission, it changed its structure to survive. Simple lesson for founders. Sometimes you don't change your vision, you change your model to support that vision. If you want, I can continue with big lessons startups can learn from OpenAI. What mistakes OpenAI avoided? What OpenAI might build in the future? Just say continue. Here's a clear, live friendly answer you can say smoothly. Simple English, no personal details. What OpenAI avoided doing wrong? OpenAI became successful not only because of what it did, but also because of what it avoided. Did not chase money too early. Many startups focus on revenue first. OpenAI avoided this. They focused on research and quality, built strong AI first, monetized later. This created trust and long term value. Tash did not build AI only for experts. Many AI labs stayed inside universities or labs. OpenAI avoided that mistake. They made AI usable for normal people. ChatGPT was simple and friendly. Mass adoption changed everything. Did not depend on one product. OpenAI didn't rely only on ChatGPT. They built APIs, business tools, enterprise solutions. This reduced risk. Did not ignore infrastructure costs. Some AI startups underestimated costs. OpenAI avoided this by partnering with Microsoft, using strong cloud infrastructure. They scaled safely, did not rush unsafe AI. They invested heavily in AI safety, usage limits, gradual releases. This avoided big public backlash. Did not fight everyone. Instead of competing with all companies, they partnered. They enabled developers. They built an ecosystem. This accelerated growth. Strong line for your live. OpenAI didn't win by moving fast only. It won by avoiding the wrong moves. Simple founder lesson. Avoiding big mistakes is as important as making big moves. If you want next, I can continue with big lessons startups can learn from OpenAI. What OpenAI still struggles with. What future risks OpenAI faces. Just say continue. Here's a balanced, honest explanation you can say confidently on your live. Simple English, calm tone. What OpenAI still struggles with. Even though OpenAI is very powerful, it still faces real challenges. High cost of running AI training and running AI models is extremely expensive. Costs include GPUs, cloud servers, electricity, research teams. Even with strong revenue, costs grow very fast. Also increases. Wrong information spreads faster. OpenAI must balance power, safety, freedom. This is very hard. Competition pressure. Big players like Google and Meta are moving fast. OpenAI must innovate quickly, avoid mistakes, keep user trust. One bad decision can damage reputation. Regulation and government rules. Different countries want AI laws, data protection, usage limits. OpenAI must follow rules globally, which slows growth. Public trust. Some people fear job loss, AI replacing humans, AI misuse. OpenAI must constantly explain what AI can do, what it cannot do. Dependence on partners. OpenAI depends heavily on cloud infrastructure. This means less independence, strategic limitations. Strong live line. Building AI is easy compared to building trust. Simple lesson. Technology grows fast. Responsibility must grow faster. If you want next, I can continue with future risks for OpenAI. What OpenAI might build next. How AI will change jobs. Just say continue. Here's a clear, confident explanation you can say on your YouTube Live. Simple English, calm tone. Future risks for OpenAI. Even strong companies face risks. OpenAI is no exception. Regulation risk. Governments around the world are creating AI laws. This can lead to limits on AI usage, slower product launches, extra compliance costs. If rules become too strict, innovation can slow down. Rising competition. Big tech companies and startups are moving fast. Risks include similar AI models everywhere, price wars, users switching platforms easily. AI may become a commodity. High operating costs. AI needs massive computing power. If costs rise faster than revenue, pricing pressure increases. Profitability becomes difficult. Trust and safety incidents, one major issue like harmful output, data misuse, bias controversy, can damage public trust very quickly. Trust is hard to rebuild. Overdependence on partners. Relying heavily on one infrastructure partner reduces flexibility. This can limit strategic freedom, negotiation power. Talent wars. Top AI researchers are rare. If talent moves to competitors, starts independent labs. Innovation speed can slow. Strong line for your live. The biggest risk for OpenAI is not technology, it's responsibility. Final takeaway. In the future, winning AI is not just about being smart. It's about being safe, trusted, and sustainable. If you want next, I can continue with what OpenAI might build next, how AI will change jobs, how startups can survive in the AI era. Just say continue. Here's a clear, calm explanation you can say naturally on your YouTube Live. Simple English, no personal details. How AI will change jobs, not just replace them. First, let's clear one myth. AI will not remove all jobs. AI will change how jobs are done, just like computers and the internet did. Some jobs will be automated. AI is very good at repetitive work, data entry, simple customer support, basic content generation. Jobs that are rule based will reduce, but this has happened before. Typists, computers, bank clerks, ATMs. New roles came later. Most jobs will be AI assisted. This is the biggest change. AI will become a coworker, not a boss. Examples: doctors use AI for diagnosis, developers use AI for coding, marketers use AI for ideas, students use AI for learning. People who use AI will replace people who don't. New jobs will be created. AI will create roles like AI trainer, prompt engineer, AI product manager, AI ethics and safety roles. Every big technology creates new careers. Skills will matter more than degrees. In the AI era, learning speed certificates, adaptability, job title. People who keep learning will always stay relevant. Human skills become more valuable. AI is bad at creativity, empathy, leadership, decision making. So these skills become more important, not less. Hash strong line you can say on live. AI won't take your job. Someone using AI will. Simple advice for viewers. Learn how to use AI tools. Don't fear AI. Use AI to grow faster. Final takeaway, AI changes how we work, not why we work. If you want to continue, I can talk about jobs that are safest from AI, how students should prepare, how founders can use AI to build startups. Just say continue. Here's a clear, practical explanation you can say confidently on your YouTube Live. Simple English, founder focused. How founders can use AI to build startups faster. AI is not just for big companies, it is a startup superpower. Build faster with fewer people. Founders can use AI to write code, design UI copy, generate content, test ideas. A 2 to 3 person team can now do what earlier needed 20 people. Validate ideas quickly. Before building full products, founders can use AI to research markets, analyze competitors, create MVP mockups, write landing pages. This saves time and money. Automate boring work AI can handle. Customer support, emails, documentation, reports. Founders can focus on strategy, users, growth. Build AI-powered products. Founders can integrate AI into SaaS tools, e-commerce, education platforms, travel and content apps. AI becomes the core value, not just a feature. Personalize user experience AI helps. Recommend content, customize onboarding, improve retention. Personalization increases engagement and revenue. Compete with big companies. Earlier, big companies had data and teams. Now, startups can use ready-made AI models, pay only for usage. This levels the playing field. Strong live quote. AI doesn't remove founders, it removes excuses. Simple founder advice. Start small. Use AI where it saves time. Solve one real problem well. Final takeaway. The next big startups will be AI first, not AI later. If you want to close the live, I can help with strong ending statement, call to action for subscribers, next live topic suggestion. Just say close or continue. Here's a simple, beginner-friendly explanation you can say naturally on your YouTube Live. Calm tone, easy English. How ChatGPT and other AI tools work, simply explained. First, understand this. ChatGPT and similar AI tools do not think like humans. They predict, not understand. Trained on huge data AI models like ChatGPT are trained on books, articles, websites, conversations. This training helps the AI learn language patterns, meaning of words, how sentences usually flow. ChatGPT is built by OpenAI using this method. They work on prediction. When you type a question, AI does one thing. It predicts the next best word again and again. Example, if you write, India is a, AI predicts country, then the next word, then the next word. This happens very fast, in milliseconds. They don't store your question. ChatGPT does not remember past chats unless designed to. Personal conversations. Each question is handled fresh based on patterns learned during training. Why AI sounds intelligent. AI sounds smart because it has seen millions of examples. It knows how humans usually respond. It follows grammar, logic, and structure, but it doesn't have emotions, it doesn't have opinions, it can still make mistakes. Other AI tools work the same way. Image AI predicts pixels, voice AI predicts sound waves, video AI predicts frames. Different output, same core idea. Prediction. Strong line you can say on live. AI doesn't know answers, it predicts useful responses. Simple takeaway for viewers. AI is a powerful tool, not a human brain. Use it wisely. verify important information. If you want, I can continue with why AI sometimes gives wrong answers, difference between AI, ML, and deep learning, how ChatGPT is different from Google search. Just say continue. Here's a simple, live friendly explanation you can say clearly, easy English, calm tone. How ChatGPT is different from Google search. Many people think ChatGPT and Google do the same thing, but they are very different. Purpose difference. ChatGPT by OpenAI helps you think, write, explain, and create acts like a conversation partner. Google Search by Google helps you find information on the internet, acts like a search engine. Hack how answers are given. ChatGPT gives direct answers, explains in simple language, can summarize, rewrite, and brainstorm. Google search shows links. You must open websites. You're eat and decide the answer. Conversation vs. search ChatGPT. You can ask follow-up questions. It remembers context in the conversation. Feels like chatting with a smart assistant. Google each search a separate, no real conversation. You search again and again. Content creation. ChatGPT writes emails, generates ideas, helps with coding, explains concepts step by step. Google does not create content, only points you to content. Accuracy and sources. Google shows real. Websites, best for news, latest updates, facts, prices. ChatGPT explains concepts, best for learning, productivity, creativity. May be wrong sometimes, needs verification. Hash simple comparison line. Say this on live. Google helps you find information. ChatGPT helps you use information. When to use what? Use Google for latest news, shopping, real-time facts. Use ChatGPT for learning, writing, ideas, explanations. Strong closing quote. Google is a map. ChatGPT is a guide. If you want next, I can continue with why ChatGPT can be wrong, how to use ChatGPT smartly, future of search with AI. Just say continue. Here's a practical, easy explanation you can say smoothly on your YouTube Live. Simple English, calm tone. How to use ChatGPT smartly, not blindly. ChatGPT is powerful, but how you use it matters. Ask clear questions. Bad prompt, bad answer. Instead of open quote, explain AI, close quote. Ask open quote, explain AI in simple words for a beginner in 5 points. Close quote. Clear questions give better answers. Give context. Tell ChatGPT who you are, what you want, for whom the answer is. Example, open quote. Explain this for a student. Write this for a business presentation. Close quote. Context improves quality. Use it as a helper, not a boss. Don't copy paste blindly. Use ChatGPT to get ideas, improve drafts, learn concepts. You still make the final decision. Verify important information. ChatGPT can make mistakes. Always double check. Facts, numbers, legal, or medical info. AI is confident, not always correct. Break big problems into small tasks. Instead of one big question, ask step by step, improve answers gradually. This gives more accurate results. Use it daily to get better. The more you use ChatGPT, the better you prompt, the smarter the output. Skill comes from practice, not fear. Strong live quote. ChatGPT is like a calculator for the mind. Useful, but you must know what you're doing. Simple advice for viewers. Use AI to save time, not to stop thinking. Final takeaway. Smart users control AI. Blind users depend on AI. If you want to wrap up your live, I can give you a powerful closing statement. Next live topic ideas. Audience call to action, just say close. Here's a powerful, short closing statement you can say confidently on your YouTube Live, calm, inspiring tone. At closing statement, AI is not here to replace humans. AI is here to amplify human potential. The future doesn't belong to those who fear AI, it belongs to those who learn to use it wisely. Start small, stay curious, and keep learning. Thank you for joining the live. See you in the next one. If you want, I can also give you a one-line mic drop ending, a call to action for likes and subscribe, a hook for your next live topic. Just say,